Rapper, actor, and businessman Clifford T.I. Harris, along with his wife, Tamika Tiny Cottle, they're being named in a massive lawsuit. CBS 46's Barmel Lyons is live tonight in Atlanta, breaking those accusations down for us. Barmel?
Yes, that's right. Lawyer Tyrone Blackburn is going to authorities, asking and encouraging state and federal prosecutors to start a criminal investigation into T.I. and Tamika Harris, a.k.a. Tiny, on behalf of 11 accusers. 8 women alleging assault allegations against either rapper T.I., Tiny, and their associates. The other 3 including a young man who was 8 years old, his mother, as well as Sabrina Peterson, who filed a defamation lawsuit against them. Attorney Tyrone Blackburn claims the women were drugged and raped by the couple. He claims the incidents date back over a decade and many happened in the Atlanta area.
Steve Sadar reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Sadar that my clients want justice. So if the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then I would prefer to have the investigators do their work and to bring criminal charges against Tiny and T.I. For what they've done throughout the years.
The attorney is now claiming for a criminal investigation.
The news in you, north, east, west, south, your night from every alley and Cali intersection and back street. Breaking news, rapper, actor T.I. and wife Tiny are caught up in a massive lawsuit. The lawyer of the victims, Tyrone Blackburn, is asking state and federal prosecutors to open up a criminal investigation against the husband and wife. They're said to have 11 accusers, and one being Sabrina Peterson, who filed a defamation lawsuit against T.I. and Tiny. Attorney Blackburn said the women were drugged and raped by the couple for over a decade, and most of it happened in Atlanta. Tyrone Blackburn also said Steve Sadar, T.I.'s attorney, reached out to him saying, let's make a deal. And Mr. Blackburn said to T.I.'s attorney, my clients want justice, and the deal will be turn themselves in and admit to the crimes. But he would prefer criminal charges against T.I. and Tiny. But me personally, I'm not going to go too far in depth in it because we know these cases, and these cases have to be tried in a court of law. And you can't do nothing but wait and see the outcome. And we know people do make accusations against superstar rappers, actors, and whatnot. You see, Bill Cosby, they went back all that time, and Bill Cosby's locked up for it. So that's the new thing where you can go back 10, 20 years, you know, the statute of limitations. They rewrite some of the statute of limitations to make certain crimes where you have more time to prosecute. And this could be one of those cases in some states because, you know, T.I., some of his cases with 11 accusers, a couple of them are in Atlanta and a couple of them are in California. They have a Air Force veteran that met them at a club and said that they spiked her drink, took her to the hotel, and did all kind of crazy stuff to her. So, you know, but that's neither here or there in my case. But in their case, you know, you're innocent till proven guilty. I'm just here to report the news, you know, and it's not good to report news on people until you get all your facts. I'm just reading the facts from lawyer Tyrone Blackburn. And I'm analyzing what Steve Sadar said. He said, can we make a deal? Well, making a deal is almost like saying that your client is guilty. Because if I didn't do nothing, I'm not making no deal. Who would be letting somebody charge them, I have to make a deal, pay you off, and I committed no crime? You wouldn't do that, not as a human being, not as a person. No, you wouldn't do that. You'd be like, no, I ain't giving them nothing because I ain't did nothing. Let's take it to court. But for your lawyer to want to make a deal looks kind of suspect. And I'm not going to go through all the other stuff they allegedly did, like the kidnapping, the terrorist threats, you know, because that's allegedly. But I'm just bringing out the news that they are trying to stick it to T.I., but then you never know. He was speaking on a lot of the George Floyd. He was trying to be on the black activist side of things, you know, and you got to be careful when you're in certain seats, how you trying to move, because we know they'll come down on you. We don't know if that has something to do with it. We don't know what it has to do with, because we're not the one in that seat. But, you know, us as media, we just speak on it and just bring the news to the family. And, you know, me, I say, hey, you still got to watch yourself. You still have to be careful, especially nowadays, the way people are doing it. We're going to let the outcome, it's going to show whether innocent or guilty. It's going to rather show that these people are lying, or it's going to show that he's lying. You know, the truth going to have to hit the light. As they say, the dirt got to meet the road. So we just going to sit back and wait and see when the dirt meets the road. Like I say, my own opinion about it is, for somebody to make a deal, if I'm innocent, it's no deal for me to want to make. I know a lot of people would say, well, nah, because you're a high profile person. High profile, low profile. I'm not going to let nobody tell a lie on me. You know, I'm just not going to do that. You're not going to tell a lie on me, and I pay you just so you can stop lying on me, which is slandering and defamation of my character. I'm not going to let you do that. With that, I just say, family, we're going to sit back and we're going to see how this thing play out. I'm going to keep y'all informed of what's going on with it as I get information. And with that, I'm going to say, this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.